They put. Who did this? Why would they put it again? Oh my gosh. Because I ain't doing it. I know that much. It must be populated to the wrong thing. Because that don't make no sense. That didn't make no sense. Oh, hello. When did all y'all get here? Who let you in my apartment? How long have you been there? Strange people. Good morning. Top of the morning. Sun's up already. I like this time of year. The sun come up super early. Because usually I'm up before the sun. But not during the summer. Just barely. Me and the sun, we get up like the same time these days. It's pretty much the same exact time. By the time I get all settled in here, the sun's already coming up. I like it. This is wintertime, it still be dark. Still be black outside. You trans? Nope. No, I'm not. But I bet at least 5 people's gonna ask me that today. And they probably all under 18. What's that, Gen Alpha? Is that what that is? I feel like it's only Gen Alpha that does that. It's the same thing every day. They're like, oh my gosh, you're my favorite non binary streamer. Wow, are you trans? Oh my gosh, I love you. Is it pink? Is yours, nigga? Because you would never see mine. Like, well, why do you be asking about genitals that y'all would never get to see? That's what I want to know. It's like me asking about some man's dingling, and he don't want nothing to do with me. Y'all don't have no shame. That's what it is. Yeah, y'all don't have no type of shame. Because I would. I would feel some type of way. What the back? That's why I'm asking, not gonna lie. I know why you ask. I'm just saying you ain't never gonna see it, stupid. I know. We all self-aware here. Kinda sorta. That's why I'm asking, because I can't see it, duh. Describe it for me in detail. Shut the fuck up. Go find you something to do today. Go outside. Read a book. Touch some grass. Describe it for me in detail, head ass. It's not funny after I already said it. You can't just repeat shit I be saying, making fun of you, nigga. Retard. I don't even want to be that mean out the gate. It's just how y'all act. Good lord. I be trying to chill, have a nice time. And then here y'all go. Back to the goddamn food. Good morning. How you doing? How's the day going? It's alright. Hey, Nitty. I didn't even see you there. What up, girl? I literally just clocked in like 20 minutes ago. I don't even think I've been awake a whole hour yet. So, but so far, this almost hour of living today has been decent. It's been alright. Hope you have a good day. Don't mind all these weirdos. The way people be trying to encourage me, like I don't know what's happening here. It's funny. Like, don't mind them. It's like I already know what's happening. I signed up for this. I've been here before. I press go live. I know what's going to happen when I do that. But thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. What that mouth do? Tell you to shut the fuck up because you stupid. You hear like that? Thanks. It's like early morning at Showese, 6:20 a.m. It's evening over there. Time zones never cease to amaze me. Cause that's crazy. Wait, 31? Thought you were much younger. Who even brought that up? Did you just remember details from another live and just say it like somebody else said it? Cause nobody said nothing about how old I am or this. Y'all are some strange people. Wait, you're 31? Didn't nobody even say that? I mean, you're right, but didn't nobody even? You know what I'm saying? Like they talk about my hair and is it morning time? Sillies. Give receipts. I know, but it's like it's the way they do it. They're like, yeah, so over there in Kentucky, you doing it. Then I'm like, I didn't even say that today. Like, I guess like, so I said people are strange. Just gonna randomly bring up something I said on a different live. I didn't even go live yesterday. It's my first live in like 2 days. Tomorrow's hectic. I gotta wash my hair, try and style. Word. Tucky catching strays. Not really. Because that's where I'm at. I'm just saying when people be randomly bringing up details that I've said or somebody said, but it wasn't today. It wasn't here on this live. And I'm like, why you? I said I wasn't gonna do that. I said I'm gonna stop analyzing people. Stop it. Cause y'all don't have no rhyme or reason. I'm just doing things. So we all just go just do things. Okay. That's what I gotta practice more. Just doing stuff. Interacting with people and not being like, why did you say that? Dang, girl, thought you was 20. Did you? Like, I know I look young, but honestly, sometimes, especially the weirdos, like people always tell themselves when someone's like, "Oh, are you like 18, 19?" I'm like, "You got pedophile energy, real bad." Cause I don't act like these 18, 19-year-olds out here. You don't know this. I know how to do my taxes and shit. I know what's going on in the world. I got years of work experience, you know? It makes sense to look at me and think I look young, but if you look at me and think teenager, something wrong with you. Just FYI, just putting it out there. Like something's wrong. Like you want somebody to be a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Like you want a grown person. It reminded me with this video, bro. This girl was skating, and she was like 30 something, but she looked young. And this old man came up to her and was like, "Oh, how old are you? You look pretty young." And she was like, "Oh, I'm 30 something," and he immediately walked away because this nigga thought she was young and wanted to talk to her. And then as soon as he found out she was a grown adult, he was like, "Oh, okay, bye." Cause men are sickos. Cause men are weird. And that's why I avoid them as much as possible in real life. Can't do that here. The analytics say it's 93% men watching me. So, but at least it's like a museum or a zoo. They just on the other side of the cage. So that's cool. Cause men are weird. I know when I'm gonna be like, "You weird too. You this and that." I'll be like, "Good, stay away from me." Good. You know, men are really weird. They are. I just don't understand why they act the way they do and they don't have no shame. As a man, I agree, we ain't right. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how I be talking about men in general, and some men. I mean, I do. It's the ones I be talking about that have an issue when I talk about men, because I'm like, I feel like somebody explained it really well one time. It's like when men talk about how they don't like women, it's because of like hatred and like control and stuff. And it's like when women talk about how they don't like men, sometimes it's usually about like violence and trauma and assault and stuff. And it's like, please leave me alone and don't harm me. You know, that's how I see it. Like I don't be dogging men because like I want to dominate them and like do stuff to them. It's because I want them to leave me alone and be nice to me if they are gonna interact with me. Must have been through stuff. Yeah, that's what men always say too. That's another thing. That's how you know they're terrible. Because anytime I start talking about men, they're like, "Oh, you must have been traumatized by a man," and I'm like, "Yes." Statistically speaking, most women will be in their lives. I think it's like 2 out of 3 or something. But in some time in our lifetime, that's gonna happen. Well, we can dog men. I want them to leave me alone too. Word. Because I've been thinking about it more and more recently. I used to like defend myself and be like, "No, I'm not bitter. I don't hate men." But the more I think about it, I'm like, they might be right. It's because of multiple traumatic experiences. Fortunately, it wasn't nothing like SA or nothing. It wasn't nothing physical, but like I don't need to get there to be terrified of men. Honestly, it's just conversations I've had like that no argument exists for it exactly. Like the way men be trying to bully me for like not liking men. I'll be like, "You dumb, you stupid, you don't know what you're talking about." Okay, good, leave me alone. Bye. I got extra pretty today. Thanks. Like they try to literally make me feel bad for already feeling bad or not liking them. Toss a word salad is just bias. So leave. Stop trying to tell me about myself and I don't even like you. You don't like me. Get out. Like, why are you always doing that? You know, it's like they always try to put somebody in their place. They always trying to You're not even making sense and you're this and that. Okay, so leave. That's what I'm saying. It's bad and stuff too. The ego's insanely fragile. That's the scariest part about it. You know, if they weren't the bigger ones who are more prone to violence, then we wouldn't even be having this conversation for real, for real. But you know, I mean, I know ain't none of y'all gonna do shit because y'all people that just talk on the internet all the time. So I don't have to worry about that. But in real life, I be scared sometimes. Excuse me, coffee. Coping with grief and yep, I sure am. Cause if I didn't cope, I'd die. You want me to die, sir? Do you want me to die? Answer me this. Riddle me this. You want me to die? You're just coping with it. If I did not cope, I would die, sir. Yes, I am. I cope with jokes. I cope with all types of stuff to make sure that I can live my life peacefully. Sure do. Scared about what? I left for a bit, so missed the combo. By default, you think that what I want. I don't know you or what you think, and I don't know why you still here, sir. Sir, ma'am, they, it, whatever you are, whatever you identify as. Why you here? I don't even know what you're asking right now. Think what's what you want. Because I don't give a damn what you want. At the end of the day, what you want ain't got nothing to do with me. It's always what a man wants. It's never what a woman wants. What about mine is? Your default is fixated on wrong influence. Okay? And you're gonna keep watching me and keep saying stuff like that, aren't you? Instead of leaving me alone. What is he on about? I tried to ask him, he won't answer me. A lot of men do that. It's like their whole thing is like trying to put somebody in their place and be like, you don't know what you're talking about, you're this and that. I'm like, okay. And you hella attractive lady too. I hate to see waste your feminine potential. Oh, okay. That's why you saying nonsense because you hate to see me waste my potential. How come men ain't never wasting their potential? How come it's always women wasting our potential just by existing in a way that they don't like? Because are you procreating out here? Are you providing for somebody? Are you using your male potential? Or you just use that to talk shit to women? Is that using your potential? Cause uh I'm working, you know? I'm on the clock right now. I think I'm using enough potential. I think it's all good. Fake noodle and pasta. Ha 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 ha. That's funny. You by default think that's what I want. That's what I think. I don't I don't even think you're a real person at this point. So I don't know if you actually have thoughts. You might just be a bot. Unix thought. Whatever this is. Talk about you think this is I don't even know if you're a person, then. Cause what is this? What is this conversation? Why are you here? What is this? Saudi Arabia. Oh. Oh, it's all making sense. All making sense now. Said bot like but Oh, okay. It's hilarious. Go read a book, boy. Okay, boy. I need you. Ah, was it funny? I didn't think it was that funny. Maybe like a little bit, but not all those ha's. Maybe like a couple of ha's, like haha. Of course it does. It plays right into your fantasy. I don't have any fantasies about Saudi Arabians. Mm-mm. No, I was just saying. I think stereotype might have been a closer word. Not fantasy. More like stereotype. Nope. Try again. That makes sense why you're so aggressive, though. Make an AI on my RoboCop to assassinate your gash. I'm glad y'all don't exist in real life. I really am. Because y'all don't. You know, even if you're actually people and not a bot, y'all don't talk like that in real life. So I'm glad. I'm fortunate. Just by correcting you makes you right? I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. I haven't, most of the time that you've been here, Unix, I, I, I've been struggling to figure out what you're actually trying to say to me, for the most part. It's like you like me, but you don't at the same time. Like you trying to like say negative stuff, but you want to be here, but you don't want to be. Like I don't. I'm confused. They need to go to bed. That sounds right. It's probably like 3 in the morning over there. You said Saudi Arabia. What time is it? What time is it in Saudi Arabia? Hold on. Don't even answer it. What time is it? It's Saudi Arabia. Oh, it's the middle of the day. You just like that. It's 1:35 p.m. You just like that all the time. Okay, never mind. I thought it was giving 3 a.m. energy, but apparently it's not. Okay. All right. Because usually when someone get on here and just start talking mess, it's like 3 in the morning where they at. But no, it's the middle of the day. He on lunch break. Uh, uh. Somebody need to go to bed. He need to go back to work. Uh, sir. Has to clean sand off his shoes. Oh snap! Running the business. Oh, this is what you do while you run a business. Talk stuff to somebody randomly online. Word. Is that good for business? How does this help your business model? I don't think it does. It's crazy how the person that's been talking shit the longest on here is always like some super successful business owner that like has a whole bunch of money and like but they're taking time out of this huge lifestyle to like talk to me randomly in the middle of the day on a weekday. I'm like, it don't the math don't be mathing, you know? Because if I was that, I wouldn't be doing this. But that's just me. I'm just a girl. What do I know? They'd be like, "Yeah, I got all these employees, and I be playing golf and stuff." And I'm like, "But you're here, one of 8 people in a room, talking mess. That's what you do. That don't make sense. Cause you're attractive. Oh, I mean, I know that, but I'm saying the business aspect and all, and being a successful guy. All that don't make sense. It's like you can't find no attractive ladies nowhere over there. Oh, they you can't see them. They all covered up. They doing that over there, right? Am I being too stereotypical? That's they covered up over there, right? Saudi Arabia. You can't see the ankles. Is that why you here? Cause you can see my justices and stuff. So you one of the most beautiful ladies I've ever seen. Oh, is that why you've been talking shit half the time instead of giving me compliments? Cause that's weird. I had no idea you actually liked me until just now. Thought you was sucking shit. This is why men are strange. Cause the way y'all will be mean to somebody and then turn around and be like, I actually think you're one of the most beautiful ladies I've ever seen. And I'm like, I couldn't tell. I really couldn't. There was no evidence of that till you said it, you know? Like, you didn't act that way. I guess that's just how y'all act. I don't know. Ugh. Business is making the bus thing. Oh, okay. That's not good. Yeah, smart and pretty lady. No one say it was just a body. May peace be upon you. I'm trying my best, but it don't work that way. You really don't. I think even if I was fully covered up and just had a certain smart thing that was talked about or something, like it would still be the same. You know, men are men. That's why I'm pretty sure domestic violence and rape and all that is high in places where women are fully covered up and respectful and not talking crazy. Like it don't really matter. I could exist any kind of way, and some man would still uh, want to take advantage of me or whatever. Because some of them are just like that. So I just do what I do at the end of the day. Keep the door locked, you know. Until you learn that a disagreement isn't an argument, you will forever be childish. That's fine. I like being childish. It keeps me happy. I'm okay with that. A lot of things besides being a woman, you could be smart and good at a lot of things. I am smart and good at a lot of things. Hmm. Hmm. It's not that I can be. I already am. You said I talk shit when we having a convo. Are we? Because it mainly seemed like you just try to put me down and be like, you're this and that. You need to do this, and like I don't want to. You even asked me how my day was, what I feel like doing. You just try to tell me what to do or what not to do. That's not good conversation. That's why I'm like I literally can't tell. Like, you talk about I think you're so attractive and this and that. I'm like I can't tell because you're talking to me funny. That's not how you talk to somebody that you find attractive. But y'all don't care. Y'all don't give a damn. Some of y'all. From a man, I'm disappointed from my own gender. I'm tired. I'm tired too. Please put me down. Wow, we've come full circle. Came from you belittling me to telling me to do it to you. You got a kink or something? Is that your fetish? Because I really prefer to just talk to people like they a regular human being, and for them to do the same to me. That's usually what I like. That's what I'm into. I guess that's my kink, you could say. Respectful conversations. People treating other people like they want to be treated. Being nice. Those are my kinks. That's what I like. Someone being a regular goddamn person. Talking to me nice. That's what I like. That's what I'm into. Cause y'all won't do that for shit. I think women's are better leaders because I see no women doing as much crimes and being so emotional over a football match. I've been saying that, bro. Like, I don't. I think we've really been brainwashed because they talk about women are so emotional, so emotional. It's like we not pulling out a gun and killing nobody in the middle of traffic. You know, we not killing somebody over because you want to have an affair with somebody and you don't want to get divorced, so you just go ahead and kill them. I mean, sometimes it happens, but like not as much. Men commit most of the violent crimes. We know this statistically speaking. Must have been with the narcissist or sociopath or anyone who isn't aware or concise. Yeah, there's been a few of those. Always men. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Argue with strangers kind of rules. I'm not arguing. I'm just a girl. Empathy is a virtue. Yeah, you should try it. Try being a little empathetic when you talk to people. Yeah. Yeah. I feel more safe at night with a bear or a woman, but never a man. Bro, I remember when there was a whole thing. I didn't really see most of it, but like the way women were like, "Yeah, I'd rather choose a bear," and then men got like even more upset about it. And so then, whenever there's a situation where a woman was like in danger or hurt or something, and they recorded it, they like, "Oh, go get a bear! Yeah, stop all that crying, go get the bear." I was like, "Ooh, y'all hate us." Ooh. Like now we're not allowed to suffer in any type of way. Otherwise, we need to go be with a wild animal that's going to kill us. Because they'd be like, yeah, you want the bear, remember? You didn't want the man. At least the bear's not going to taunt you and bully you. You know, they just going to kill you. I mean, I think they do kind of let you sit there for a while before they kill you sometimes, but it's like they're not going to talk shit to you. They're not going to try to make you feel bad for being in a stupid situation. They just going to kill you. Oh, man. Hello? Lady, you has never seen evil or women. Do you admit they exist? If so, isn't that not on gender based? Yeah, evil women do exist. But I don't have to worry about them. I ain't never really met one, I don't think. Not me personally. I've never been out and about and some lady cussed me out because I ain't want to give her my number. And I've never had some random woman beg to be friends with me after I said I had a boyfriend. But, whoa, you can't have friends! You know, I never had a woman threaten me because I didn't want to keep seeing her or I didn't want to come over or whatever. Never had a woman threaten to show up to my parents' house, even though I never told them where my parents live. You know, I just never had stuff like that happen with a woman. Yeah, yeah, bad women exist, but I just haven't encountered that many, to be honest. If you want to be truthful and honest, they sure do. Wish there was more of them around instead of evil men. Don't that mean they don't exist? You been to China? No, I have not been to China. No. It does not mean China doesn't exist. I never said they don't exist. It's almost like there's no point in having a conversation when you don't listen to what I'm saying, because I literally said evil women do exist. I just haven't encountered them that much. I didn't say because I haven't encountered them, they don't exist. I'm saying they do. But I haven't really talked to that many. I haven't had them trying to get my number and then harassing me and stuff. That's what I'm saying. But men just will make an argument out of nothing. Like, I'm literally saying evil women do exist, but it's way less. And he's like, wait, so you saying China doesn't exist because you never been there? Yes, nigga. Absolutely. Whatever you just hate because I'm cute. Yeah, you got me. That's the argument. Oh shit. He figured it out. This whole conversation has been about me thinking that Unix art is cute. And I hate him for it. Cause that makes sense. Got me. Hate no mate cause they ask you for number. Right. Anyways. Excuse me. I actually do have a job to do. I forget from time to time. Get job, get to. I get down to. What is this? What is this? She doesn't even understand sarcasm. Oh, you got me again. Damn, you 2 for 2. You're on a roll. I'm hating because you're cute and I don't understand sarcasm. God damn it. I'm just shit out of luck, huh? Ah, darn it. Anyway, let's talk about something more interesting. Okay, what you want to talk about? Cause I'm just working, you know. I'm just a girl working from home, and that's about it. I'm just a boy in the world. Said nobody ever, because that's not how the song goes. Cute though. No, y'all can't even sing that because y'all can do whatever y'all want. Gwen Stefani wrote those lyrics because she was a girl that couldn't do whatever she wanted. Because her dad was like, no, you can't go here, you can't go there, you can't do that. So it's like, no, it's not the same. You can't just be like, oh, I'm just a boy. Like, no, y'all can walk around freely. Y'all don't have to worry about not wearing certain clothes so that you don't get certain unwanted attention. And then somebody be like, well, what you look like that for? If I can't do X, Y, Z. You know, you don't have to worry about that. You really don't. The only time y'all think about evil women is when somebody's talking about men. And then y'all be like, evil women exist too. But it's like, y'all don't actually be in fear of them at all. Like, y'all don't, y'all don't make sure you don't go certain areas at night because of women. Like, y'all don't do that. But whatever. Show me your tits. Yep, that's all y'all do. It's a bad situation with girls suffering more. Word. Like I said, nobody ever saying that there's no women that cause violence. There are some. I personally hate those women that cry all the fucking time. I feel like that's kind of a weapon. Like the ones that'll cry and just like lie on men and stuff. Since I know somebody will be like, "You only shitting on men." Like, no, I hate anybody that's being weird and trying to hurt other people in whatever way they can. And some women will use that because they're not big and strong enough to do anything, so they just cry and be like, "He did this, he did that," and then people believe them. So, are you comfortable with sharing your body count or with sharing how you gain this subjective knowledge about man? No. No, I'm not. Thanks for asking, though. Didn't say objective because it's not. Okay. I don't care. Because I'll be wondering if body count, if that includes consensual or not. Because I feel like if we were actually break it down, never mind. Never mind. It's so impolite to ask somebody what the body count. Honestly, anytime a man is like, so how many other men have you been with? It's giving insecure. Cause I ain't never looked at a man and be like, so how many other women you done been with? Cause I just figure we're all adults, you know? I really feel like only insecure people do that. It's like why? Like why would I tell somebody, especially someone who I have no plans of being intimate with whatsoever? Like I'm just gonna tell you all my intimate sexual business. But you don't even like me and I don't like you? And they're like, yeah, if you don't tell me, that proves you're a whore. Okay, just think I'm a whore then. Shit. Just go ahead and assume, because I feel like either way. Because I hate when men ask that and then women tell them and they're like, yeah, you're lying. You got to multiply by 3 or whatever. So it's like, just go ahead and assume I'm a filthy, dirty whore. I don't care. That's fine. I know what I am. It's okay. Asexual, don't feel attracted to both genders. Nah, I feel that. I identify as asexual sometimes, but I feel like I really can't. I be posing. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I was asexual. Like for real, for real. But sadly, I do be attracted to some men. Unfortunately, that's how I know it's biological. You can't help that shit. Cause if I was gonna be lesbian, if you could choose that, I would have been done chose that a long time ago. But it really don't work that way. Cause women are nice for the most part. Is he the one you tell that's the whole point? Cause you're never going to be intimate with them. I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna be intimate with a man again. Period. It's already been like a year and a half, to be honest. Since you want to talk about my intimate details, let's talk about that. It's been a year and a half since a man been down there. Now I don't know if that's gonna change the way y'all act. It's not even the way y'all act. It's just like I'd rather be doing other stuff most of the time. I've been thinking, I've been giving it a lot of thought, and I kind of feel like, for one, well, no, I was gonna say I feel like we're the only animals that kind of do the whole procreation thing, like just for fun, but I feel like that's not true. Like other animals definitely be getting it in for no reason, but like I feel like we do it the most, as a species. Like, and I kind of think there's a correlation between like intelligence and like what you do in your free time and stuff. And I don't know, the people that want to have sex all the time, they really be seeming slow to me. Like they seem like they're slow. Like if that's the go-to, that's the first thing you want to do all the time. Like it is like I get being a man, y'all horny, whatever, but it's like, there's a way to ease into it. There's a way to act to get what you want. And I feel like when y'all just like blatantly be like, yeah, yeah, I'm trying to fuck, da, 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 like I just feel like you're slow. I just feel like you're not that smart, to be honest. I'm a 25 years young virgin. I don't care. I don't know why you put that out there. I'm not insecure. You should be. I'm kidding, mostly. I don't know. And it'd be those too. It'd be men who've never really done sexual stuff. Cause I was talking to a guy like that when I was in college. And he asked me how many people I'd been with. And I told him at the time because I didn't care. And he was like, oh, that's too many. And it's because he had only been with one girl before. And it wasn't even that many at the time. It was just way more than him. So he was like, he really felt some type of way. And he told me this later on. Like he didn't tell me at the time when we were talking, but like we somehow reconnected for like a little bit. Like he called me like a couple years later. And he was like, yeah, uh, he was telling me how he used to lie about like his sexual encounters with other women because he just wanted me to think he was more experienced than he was because he felt like I was more experienced than him. I was like, well, that's weird. That's strange. To close out that good time. That's what I'll be saying. Had experience with a real girl that didn't accept our asexual and to force me into stuff. Yeah, no, that's weird. Shouldn't be forcing anybody to do anything, because what are we doing? Especially all these freaky people out here. That's weird. And people be trying to force anything. And there's people out here that will hit anything that walks. It's like, go find one of them, you know? Instead of trying to force somebody that don't want you. Don't want to do that. Just go to one of them little parties. Get it in. Have fun. But people really be trying to, I don't know. It's like, read the room. Act accordingly. I mean, a lot of logical fallacies used by you mostly. I really don't care, to be honest. I didn't take the time to memorize all the different logical fallacies that was made up probably by some old white man to be able to use that as an advantage in an argument. I didn't go through all those because I'm not weird and I'd rather talk about other stuff. So I really don't care. That's what I'm saying. What is this? What's the point of this conversation? Because I'm not engaged in a formal debate with somebody. What is the point of being like, you're using logical fallacies? So you're just gonna sit here and keep listening to them? Because I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna read your shit and be like, oh, sorry. Let me stop using logical fallacies and ad hominem. Because to be honest, I don't know what those are specifically. Like I know they're stuff people use in an argument to be like, you're not arguing right or something, but like we're not even engaged in a debate. Like what is this? It's just like y'all just want to be right all the damn time. You just want to argue when there's not even an argument happening. Like these are terms used for a debate, nigga. I don't even like you. I don't want to talk to you about stuff. You just here. I just haven't blocked you yet. Like this is weird. Men always be doing that. It's like you barely talking to them, and they're like, "Yeah, this thing you said was wrong, and you use this," and I'm like, "I don't care." Social dynamics, funny how they work. It is. It is funny how they work. Like it's funny how people can't realize that someone they're talking to ain't that interested, ain't not really feeling it. But then they try to like put them in their place in a conversation. And it's like I don't even like I'm not even fully trying to have a conversation with you. It's just you're just here. Maybe I should block you. I think that's why they make the buttons. Because some people can't get the hint on their own. And I feel like that's strange. You know, like I ain't never sat there and talked to somebody and not be able to pick up on that they not feeling it. They don't really want to talk to me, but like still trying to put them in their place. Like they barely talking to me. I'm like, actually, that was a fallacy that you just used. And they're like, who are you? Like, I'm not even trying to talk to you like that. Like it's just weird. Good morning. Cause you're gooning. Oh, that's how you goon by saying somebody's using fallacies and stuff. Yeah. Weird. Fucking weirdo. But do what you want, I guess. Thanks for the engagement and the support. Because the algorithm don't give a damn if it's positive or negative. How you doing? Little spiel. So. Perhaps not. Why are you still here, my guy? Why are you still here instead of working on your successful business? Successful businessman in Saudi Arabia at 2 in the afternoon over there. Why are you here? Let's start there. Why are you here? Oh, you already said because I'm attractive. Never mind. Because you my lady. Damn, now I really gotta block you. So you don't actually get it twisted. Because this whole time I've been telling you that I don't like you. Like you're just here. Like I'm just engaging with you because just for the hell of it. But like you're not actually a person I would really want to have a conversation with in real life. But y'all really will not understand that until somebody blocks you, I fear. I think that's scary. Like a lot of men be like that. Like I've been talking to men sometimes and I'm like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm not enjoying this. And they'll be like, well, block me. I'm like, yeah, because y'all degenerates won't just walk away. Won't just leave a conversation if you sense that it's not going well. Somebody gotta force you away. Somebody gotta limit contact so that you get the hint. I don't like that. I'm like, why can't y'all just be self-aware and just act like it, you know? It's like y'all don't care that you're bothering somebody. I would care. I've shot my shot at men before, and if they said they had a girlfriend or wasn't interested, I immediately felt some type of way and walked away. Like, okay, have a nice day. And I appreciate the men that do that. Some men will shoot their shot, and I'm like, no, thank you. And then, okay, have a nice day, and then they'll walk away. And I'm like, thanks for being a decent person. And then there's niggas like Unixot who will sit here and just say nonsense because they're attracted to me, and then won't get the hint, won't ever leave on their own accord. Even though I could say I don't like you, don't want to talk to you, read the room. You're not really wanted here. I could say all that, dude. I don't want to get blocked. It's like, have you no shame? You don't feel no type of way. You just, yeah, I'ma just still sit here and be included anyways. Even though you're not wanted? That's weird. Too much empathy is damaging. It's almost like you just ignoring the fuck out of what I'm saying. What shame? Nigga, I don't like you. I don't want you here. I do not enjoy the conversations we have had so far. I'm saying those type of words, they don't make you feel no type of way. Not that I'm trying to, not that I'm like specifically like trying to make you feel this type of way. I'm saying the way men will sit there and bother somebody or be in a conversation with somebody and can't pick up on the person doesn't want to talk to them. The person doesn't want them there. Like y'all don't acknowledge that whatsoever. Somebody has to block you for y'all to like get it. Oh, okay, this person doesn't actually want to talk to me anymore. That's weird. That's what I'm saying. But I guarantee you he's not gonna hear any of that. He's just gonna say some other random nonsense. Something about me using a fallacy again or something. I guarantee. Okay, let me goon for a little while and I'll get going. Shut the fuck up, you dirty whore bitch. Your mama's a whore. She should have swallowed. I'ma block you now. He gonna be mad. I like doing that too. I like letting somebody be here for a while and then get comfortable. And then I'm like, bye! Girl, just talk with me. You just couldn't hear him. Shut the hell up. Yeah, because y'all be trying to tell me what to do too. Shut up. I don't know if y'all know this, but this is my show. Um, I'll do what I feel like doing. If I feel like addressing somebody and putting them in place and blocking them, I'm gonna do that. If I feel like ignoring other people, I'm gonna do that. Ain't nobody on here moving me. Ain't nobody making me do certain things. I'm in control. I'm the captain. Hello. Especially when you be like, don't mind them, don't mind them. It's like, I mind what I feel like it. It's not actually getting to me. If it did, I wouldn't be here, man. Gotta have thick skin for this. Luckily, I do. I mean, I feel like once I've been in a cult, like it ain't really nothing nobody could say to me. once you've forsaken everything and moved across country for some random people, and then had them take even more from you, and then you end up with nothing, including no hair. You know, it's not really anything anybody else can say to you. once you give somebody else thousands of dollars, and then they continue to make videos on your furniture that you brought there, and then act like you never existed. There's not nothing nobody else can say. It's gonna bother me. To be honest, I'm good. I promise. And then once you have the same people tell you that you ain't never gonna be shit if you leave, you have the same people who tell you ain't gonna be nothing. You're gonna be given over to a reprobate mind. You're gonna be seeing demons. You ain't gonna be successful in any type of way, shape, or form. And then you still take a leap of faith and leave anyways. Yeah, can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. And nobody gonna take my shine. And nobody gonna hold me down. But yeah, no, it's really like that. Like I be going back and forth with people sometimes just cause, but like I honestly don't think at this point in my life there's anything anybody could just say. Like there's no words that someone could say to actually make me feel some type of way. Like I don't get triggered. I don't get upset. I mean, like I'll do, but it's like something that I'm thinking about. Like me doing too much in my own mind, not like outside forces and people. Which is like their whole game on here. They're just trying to get a reaction. Honestly, I feel like that's why I don't beat nobody here half the time. Because they got short attention spans. They get going real quick. Because they be trying to say shit and I don't react to them. So they leave. That's why. Like if I actually did get triggered and hurt and was saying stuff back to people every time, it'd probably be more people here, to be honest. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but stay strong. Like I said, I don't have to be told that. I just am. Just by default at this point. Just is what it is. Not for other people, but for my own sanity. Because if I didn't, I'd probably die. Offense is this weird thing, anyways, because I feel like that's how most violence happens. You know, like a lot of men that be caused of violence is like it's not because anybody did anything physically to them. It's just because they feel some type of way in their mind about something that happened. They feel offended. I mean, there's the times where a man killed a woman on the spot because they didn't give him their number, or they rejected them in public or whatever. Like men will get so offended because like their ego gets bruised. It's not because anybody like physically harmed them, you know? it's always because of like words or actions that like didn't actually physically harm them, and then they go and physically harm somebody else. A lot of people do that, men and women, because if I don't say that, somebody's gonna be like, "Well, what about the women? They do it too, just not as much, statistically speaking." That's just how it works. Argue with your mammy. Which I'm like, I don't understand how we got to this point where we're like, oh, women are the illogical ones, and men are so logical, and women are the emotional ones, because men are emotional as fuck. But it's like they don't count anger and disappointment and all that as emotions. Like y'all think emotions is somebody crying, even though y'all be doing that too. You just don't want to admit it. And just grow up without being raised right. Yeah. Well, well. My brother heard a woman he would taste my wrath. Yeah. Well, I don't know how threatening that is, but okay. Because I feel like for real, men don't be holding each other accountable enough. It's like after the fact, you know. Like I feel like y'all would listen to somebody like dog a woman like verbally, but then it's like after the fact, after somebody get hurt, then it's when you'll be like, "Hey, hey, that's not cool." Whatever. Sometimes it goes back to what I've been saying though. I feel like it's really all just an animalistic dominance thing. At the end of the day, I feel like the men that don't act right or are weird, it's like they're just like animals trying to assert their dominance, basically. My brother ain't man. I'm standing for justice. Word. And I feel like it's really the dumbest thing, especially the men that are going around saying that like women are out of control these days and we need to be submissive again. Those are scary. Those men are scary because women being out of control is not like you're not talking about going around killing people. You know, us being out of control is us doing what we want with our bodies and dressing how we want to, doing what we want with our lives. It's not us like physically harming somebody else. You know. But they'll be like, these women are so out of control these days. Cause we don't just be with them and submit and have their babies and stuff. Like we be trying to do other stuff in life now. We be trying to have careers and like do our own things. Like women are out of control. It's like, well, why was we just all up under your control in the first place? Why we couldn't be people and do our own thing in the first place? That's what I want to know. Cause and I've heard some men trying to argue that like biologically, oh, a woman's supposed to submit to a man. And my thing is like, I've dated men, I've talked to men, and it's like I do feel like there's like a little bit to that. Cause like the nicer a man is to me, the nicer I'm gonna be to them. So it's like if they being really nice and respectful, at some point I'm gonna be like, "Hey, how was your day? You want some food? This and that." So it's like I'm gonna end up doing the submissive, type stuff or whatever. Even though I don't feel like I'm submissive, like I'm not looking for a man to like submit myself to. But it's like I will naturally do certain things if a man naturally does certain things. So I feel like there is maybe something biologically to that, but it's like men be trying to force it, and that's where the weird shit gets into. When they be like, "You supposed to do X, Y, Z," I'd be like, "Oh no, no, thank you," because I'm not. No, I could actually freely do other things. I can actually do other things in my life if I feel like it. Like I don't just have to wash your dirty drawers and cook for you. I don't have to do that. Actually, as revenge, if I ever have a wife, I will have her last name just to piss off my family. Oh, okay. Or we could do happy things and everybody just get along. But whatever. Not too. We could just do things to be nice to each other instead of trying to piss people off. But whatever. But no, I always thought that was weird. Cause it's always like the most aggressive men that's like, I need a submissive woman who's gonna listen. I'm like, ooh, ain't nobody gonna listen to you. And they be the most mad about it. I'm like, why would you expect that? Like, why would you want somebody to be like nice and nurturing or whatever to you and you yelling at them and calling them stupid and stuff? Like, why? Cause I'm like, okay, my parents been married 30 something years. They've been married, I think it's about to be 34 years. Cause I'm about to be 32. And they got married in 92. And my mom always made sure my dad was good. Like she always made sure he had some food and like was taken care of, and especially if he was sick. And he never had to like yell at her to do stuff. Like he never was like, "You better do this, you better do that." Like she just does it because they're married and they just look out for each other and love each other. I feel like that's how it's supposed to go. Like if you try to force some shit, it's just not gonna work. Like if somebody already doesn't want to do stuff for you, and you like, you a woman, you supposed to do X, Y, Z for me. Like they not gonna want to do it. It's not how that works. Like I just don't understand why men don't understand being nice to get what you want. Like you can literally get the same result from somebody if you just be nicer. But it's like they refuse to comprehend that. And I feel like that's strange. It's like how could you possibly think talking down to somebody and putting them in their place is going to like make them act right? Which I feel like it's cuz throughout human history y'all used to be able to do that. Like y'all used to be able to actually talk to us any kind of way, and we just had to deal with it because we couldn't have our own bank accounts and shit. Like we couldn't survive on our own, so it's like we had to just put up with y'all talking crazy. And now we don't. So I feel like that's where the disconnect in the gender wars is coming from, because like women could actually exist as their own person now. Like we used to just literally be known by a man's name, like Mrs. John Smith or whatever. Like we used to not even have our own fucking names half the time. And it's like now we can just do other things with our lives, and it's kind of a new development in human society, and men don't like that. Men are like, what, hold on, this isn't how it went when my parents and grandparents was married. It's like, yeah, well, because honestly I don't think my mama would have made it on her own. I don't think she would have been able to make it. I think she needed somebody, and I can't relate. I think that's why I'm single. Because I don't be feeling like that. Because it's like she always had a job or whatever, but like, as far as like having her own place and being okay on her own, it's like nah, no. I think she's the type that like needed to be with somebody, and now it's all good and they're both flourishing and stuff. But like, I feel like I'm the opposite. I'm good on my own. But if someone's nice to me and they want to talk to me, then I'm like, okay, cool. Let's see how it goes. But it's like the minute somebody raises their voice to me, I'm like, no, no, absolutely not. And I feel like the men that have talked to me the craziest, like off the rip, will get like so hurt, offended when I don't want to talk to them anymore. And I'm like, but look at how you're talking to me. Like why would I want that? Why would I be like, oh yeah, more of that, more of you raising your voice at me? No, no. Especially if you do it off the rip, like immediately in a regular conversation, you just start yelling. No, no. Like it's not even a huge altercation. I didn't even really do nothing, and you already raising your voice. Cause I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that to nobody. I don't like that. Being upset raises your blood pressure. So shouldn't do that. That's what I'm talking about. Under matriarchy. Men would never let a matriarchy take place. They won't even let a woman be president. It ain't never gonna happen. We'll have a fucking matriarchy. I feel like if Kamala did somehow get the most votes, they would have for sure killed her. A black lady at that? Psh, I'm still trying to figure out how they let a black man be president, to be honest. I don't know how that happened. That had to have been part of the agenda, cause bro, you ain't even worth a man's time. That's fine. I'm cool with that. That's perfectly okay. Um, mm, mm, mm. Time is it? All right. Oh no. Men does nothing so great with their free time. Sits on a mountain. There's just always so much negativity, and I'm just like, why? And I think it's just because hurt people. Which is how I know that, like, even though I've been through some shit, like, I'm still able to have peace of mind. Cause, like, I be talking shit about men, but I'm actually, like, I'm open to dating for real, for real. If they act right. Cause human interaction is a need, to an extent. So it's like, I'm still on Hinge. I still have, like, a tiny sliver of hope. And I feel like if I was actually, like, super traumatized and bitter, then I would just be like, fuck all men, I'm gonna be a lesbian. But I'm like, nah, women don't really do it for me. Shouldn't be talking shit about men just because you're mad that one man fucked your life up. I mean, didn't no man really fuck my life up? It kind of just acted weird and unreasonable, so I stopped talking to him. My life's fine. I've just had negative experiences with quite a few of them. But like I said, in spite of that, I'm still open to dating, so. English isn't your maternal language. Word, what is it? What's your maternal language? I'm trying to learn some other languages. Trying to get fluent in Spanish because I studied it already. It was my minor in college, and then I want to learn Arabic also. I want to learn all the languages for real at some point. Because honestly, I feel like that's the best thing you can do in this world is like educate yourself and learn more. That's why I try to do that, especially when I be thinking about negative stuff. I'd be like, or I could learn something, you know. Not let me holler at you. Wouldn't you just talk about how don't no man want me? And see how y'all act. It's like why? Why do y'all do the things you do? Never mind. I'm not supposed to be analyzing people. Why? Let me feel around men. Evil women, just normal men. Man. No, because I feel like an evil woman's not gonna pretend to hate you and then be like, oh, I actually find you attractive. Because this is like men, like they'll literally come on here talking shit, just saying nothing but negativity, and then be like, "Oh, I actually find you attractive and I like you," and I'm like, "So why not just be fucking nice?" Because I couldn't tell. Why not make it so that your actions reflect how you actually feel when you interact with somebody? Why not just do that? Hmm? Hmm? Evil women equals normal men. Okay, I wouldn't go that far. I don't know. It happened one time. Calm down. Don't act like people come in here doing it all the time. I mean, they do, but that doesn't make it right. People kill people all the time. That don't make it right, nigga. People die every day. It does not make it a good, normal thing. Like, just because everybody else is around you doing something bad, so you got to do it too. You can't deviate from the norm and then just be nice. Everybody else being a piece of shit, so you gotta be a piece of shit too, and just be like, well, everybody else is doing it. If everybody else jump off a cliff, you gonna jump off a cliff too? That's what my daddy used to say to me. So you just go right off cliff. You just go jump off there too, since everybody else is being stupid. That's not conducive to a good life. That's not what you should do. Be your own person. Be a leader, not a follower. Because you don't really be doing that. What's the problem? Other people talking shit to you. That's why y'all all look the same to me. That's why they be coming back and be like, remember me? And I'm like, no. Because y'all be sounding the same. And I don't pay attention to usernames. Because the way you act. Because look at how you act. In France, ew, free. Well, no, actually, living a bad thing. I mean, it was actually 10 years. He was abusing kids and me. Try to protect that man because he had a connection. Gross. And that's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. I have to pee. For intermission. Outside trying to bring justice. Yeah, that's why I'm about to smoke. Because I'm just a girl and I can't change shit anyways. So, I'm cold. Oh, it's hot. I'm cold. Because if I sit here and harp about negativities and injustices for too long, it's not going to be good. New subject. So today, guys, bowl of the day, we have strawberry bomber going into the bong. We're gonna mix it with nothing. It's just this. Let me try and do like they do, like water of the day. That's what the freaking influencers be doing. I could never be an actual influencer, even if I tried. I fear I don't have it in me. I'm always gonna be an anti-influencer. So it's funny when someone's like, "Why you look like that? You need to put in more effort." I put in exactly much effort here as I feel like it, which is not that much. And somehow, I'm almost about to be monetized. So it's almost like you could just do what you want. It's almost like you could do what you feel like. As long as you do it consistently and don't violate nothing major, you know, you can do your thing. Cause people be trying to give advice and you should do this, you do that, and more people. But I'm like, I'm already about to be monetized, though, so it's like what I'm doing is working decent enough. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, I know exactly what to do. If I wanted more people here, I'll just turn around and start shaking. I'll just bend over. I'll just let you see the titties. But I don't feel like doing none of that, man. I could, but I don't want to. I'm not trying to have that reputation. Have everybody be expecting that all the time. Not here. Well, who knows? Keep saying when I get monetized, I'm acting fool. I'm be wild. Cause I'm for sure gonna blow up and act like I don't know nobody. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, when I blow up and get a bunch of money, I'ma still be the same. Not me. Not me. New tax bracket. New me. Can't wait. Cause it's gonna happen. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh yeah. What's that guy's name? Phil Collins. I like that guy. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, I feel like allergies. They're kicking my ass. I hope it's just allergies. Cause my head be stuffy. Oh, you got Deep Park over there. I forgot. Anyways, Bowler's Dave, Strawberry Bowling, about to spark it up. Bongo time. Bongo. Yup. Yeah. First hit of the day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What? Excuse me. Anywho. I kind of hope we get off early today. I mean, kind of still don't know really. But, kind of. I should stop saying that. I already work from home. I'm already at home, being comfortable. And I still be like, ooh, I hope we get off early. I mean, if we do or don't, I'll be happy. I just be wanting to go outside. I think that's all it is. But let me plug up. So I can go outside and run around and do shit. California. California. California, no fair party. California, no fair party. In the city of Compton. In the city. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. I heard Diddy hated Tupac because Tupac was so charismatic and people liked him, and nobody liked Diddy like that. That's why he had to force the shit. I feel like he's the epitome of men that be trying to force stuff instead of just like being nice to somebody. Like you gonna try to force him with like your money and status and shit, and be like, I'm the one in control. I got the power. Cause inside you just an insecure little boy who felt some type of way when you was younger. So now you like, oh, now I'm gonna make everybody else feel some type of way. They said that's what happened. Cause when he was like little, his neighbors had a pool and he couldn't go over there for some reason. And so then he made it like, now I'm the guy with the pool. Now people gotta come to me to use my pool and shit. And then for other stuff. Like he had a whole complex. 'Cause of that. And I remember before people was even saying stuff about him. I mean, I never really paid attention. I guess people always been saying stuff about Diddy. But like I never paid attention. I never watched Making the Band or anything. That was crazy. I seen a clip of that where he asked him to walk from like Brooklyn to New York City for some cheesecake. I don't know how far that is, but sounds like a sociopath. But I remember looking at him when I was younger, and I was like, this man don't never smile for real. Like he's weird. I was like, why his face be looking like that? Like how he, this famous guy, this celebrity, but like I was like, he don't be smiling like that when he talks to people. And I feel like it's because he's a sociopath. Like like he does sometimes with like, in a video or something, or like, yeah, look at my money or whatever. But it's like he don't be interacting with people normally. That's what I used to think. Americans are pussies. There will be feudalism and despair before revolution. Or we could all get along and be nice to one another. That's a thought too. It's almost like y'all don't want peace. Y'all just want violence. No. I hope you have a good day anyways. Even if you think Americans are pussies. I hope you have a good, wonderful day and everything you want to happen to you is going to and you get some money. Okay. I hope nothing but good things for you, sir. Yeah, how you like that? Yeah. Peace be upon you. Shit. To Noel, thank you. You really don't deserve it, but it don't matter. That's what you do. That's the weed talking. I've taken like 3 hits so far this morning, which is not nothing compared to how much I smoke. It's not the weed talking. It's actually me just trying to be a compassionate individual because it seemed like everybody else is just not trying to do that, especially on the internet. Like, how am I trying to be nice to you? I'm trying to force positivity. No, that's the weed. It's like y'all don't want positivity out here. Y'all don't want people to be nice to you. Y'all want negativity. Y'all want violence. And I say no. Take this positivity. I'm gonna shove it down your throat. Have a good day. I don't give a damn. But you try to make somebody upset. You have a good day. Hope your whole family has a good day too. Look. Hope everybody around you does good things today. I hope somebody get a raise around this motherfucker. Hope somebody get told they doing a good job. Not a job. Cause why be all this negativity? Step it. All we need is love. All we need is love. If I gotta force it down somebody's fucking throat, I'ma do it. Just kidding. I would never force anything on anybody. Except love! And if you don't receive it, I'll just have to block you. Cause what are we doing? Especially if somebody's being nice to you and you just being mean to them just out of spite, you're a psychopath. You're probably a sociopath. Because whenever I interact with people in real life, like most people are decent. Most people, act accordingly and treat somebody how they want to be treated. But there's some people, they be going through stuff. You can tell they got stuff going on and they just like negative. They just got attitude. And I'll find that when I interact with these people, it's like they'll have an attitude, whatever. And if I'm nice to them, they'll chill out. But I feel like the more somebody got stuff internally going on with them, it's like some people won't be receptive at all. You know, I'll be nice to them. It's like they just looking for a argument or a problem or something, and so they'll still have an attitude and be mean. Those are people that need help. They need some healing. They need some mental health help because the world needs love. The world needs love. However that song goes, I don't know. It's like all you people that go around just saying negative stuff to somebody that you don't know and call it trolling for fun. Y'all need help. Like for real, for real. Like I'm not just saying it. No, it's not a joke. I'm not trying to be funny. Like that's weird. Going out of your way trying to make somebody you do not know feel bad about themselves because it's just this fun, entertaining thing you're doing. Like why do we? It's like y'all gentrified bullying. Y'all are just bullying people and be like, nah, it's not that serious. I'm just doing this for fun in my free time. And it's like, no, you're literally bullying other people to try to make yourself feel better because you don't feel good about yourself. Because I don't sit around just bullying people for fun and call it trolling and call it entertainment. There's plenty of things I can do to entertain myself that don't involve talking to somebody I don't know in a negative way to try to get a reaction. There's plenty of things. I could work on my Spanish. I can work on my Arabic. I can work on my IT studying because I'm trying to get certified in it. I can learn anything else. There's a plethora of things to be learning. I could crochet. I got back into that. I could work on my blanket. I could smoke some weed. I could eat a healthy meal. I could clean up. I could go outside. I could take a trip. There's so many things you could do, besides sitting on your ass and try to make somebody you don't know feel bad. Like that's like base level, low energy, low vibration type of activities. Like, yeah, I just sit here and talk shit for fun for hours on end and don't do nothing else. It's giving barbarity. It's giving creature, not a respectable human being. Because their whole thing is like trying to make somebody else feel less than. And it's like you the one going out of your way, talking crazy to people you don't know. Saying stuff that you would never say to someone's face in real life. Like how are you better than somebody? But that's like their whole thing sometimes. Well, it depends. Some of them just act like fucking degenerates, and it's like they keep an tally of how many times somebody time them out or put them out or something. Because that's one of my theories too. I'll be talking about sometimes. One of my theories is that the trolls that just go out of their way to talk shit, and you could tell they want to get blocked. It's like they I feel like they get into groups and they keep tallies, like kind of how people bet on sports, but it's like just them going around trolling people, and whoever trolls the most amount of people at the end of the week or the month or whatever, I think they get their dick sucked by everybody else in the group that also trolls people. I think that's my theory, because I'm like they don't get paid every time they troll. So like, what is it? What's the goal? What's the objective? I think they get their dick sucked by other trolls if they can show that they got timed out or blocked more times than the rest of them. I think that's what they're doing. It makes sense to me. That's my theory. I'm sticking to it. That's just the ones that be off the chain. Cause it's like some of them are trolling, but like still kind of like you, want to be there, whatever. They don't actually want to get blocked. And then some of them is like literally trying, like they're just saying stuff that they know is gonna get blocked. Like that could be the only logical conclusion. And like they don't get paid every time they do it. I know that for a fact. So it's got to be some type of incentive, some type of goal. It's that. It's that. It makes sense to me. Makes perfect sense to me. Because I feel like that's what men want all the time, anyways. They don't really be caring about nothing else. I feel like men could be doing any fucking thing. And you could be like, hey, you want your dick sucked? And they go, what? Hell yeah. Like, I feel like men are easy. I seen a trend like that. It was something like women bet that they could get men to stop doing anything for sex. Like, whatever they're doing, they just call them or text them and be like, hey, I'm trying to do that right now. And they'll just stop and they'll just immediately come over. I've had men do that when I wanted some back in the day because I don't really do that no more. I text men, hey, I'm trying to do that, and they're like, okay, I'll come over right now. I'm like, wait, I was trying to schedule an appointment for the future. I didn't mean right now. Hold on. Yeah, I'll be on go mode all the time, and that's scary because I feel like we're just not built the same, or maybe it's just me. I don't know. But if a man's like, hey, you want your pussy ate? I'm gonna be like, it depends on how long we've been talking or whatever. Like, if it's just off the rip, I don't know you like that. Absolutely not. Ew, gross. But I feel like a random girl could ask y'all that. Hey, you want your dick sucked? I suck your dick. Yeah. Give me some money. Yeah, suck your dick. Y'all be like, okay. Yeah. How much you want? Like, it's like y'all gonna die without it or something. So that's why y'all be so willing. Men are just like fascinating, but not in a good way. We supposed to talk about something else. I mean, it's hard when they're half the population, but they're also doing the most violent stuff. It'd be great if it was only half the violence, half the population, but like that's most of the violence. Like I feel like that's mostly why we have police and rules and stuff. It's because if we don't, there's all types of men who would just go unchecked and do shit. Especially when I be watching like people react to Catch a Predator, bro. That makes me even more scared of men because half the time they be seeming like the normal men of society. Because half the time they'll have a girlfriend or a wife and kids, and they still being nasty, trying to talk to some little kid, try to talk to like a fucking 13-year-old, 14-year-old. At least they think they are, but thank God it's a decoy. Half the time, it's some grown person that just looks young and they just paid him. But those men, it's like they have no shame. Like you could see how they're talking to this person that they think is a child, and they think no one else is around is gonna see it, and like they'd be so like confident and yeah, I'm gonna do this, that, and third. And it's like as soon as another man steps in and holds them accountable and like, oh, so what'd you say? What you was talking about having sex with this girl? No, I would never do that. No. They get all fucking quiet and all the confidence goes away and all the oh yeah, this is completely okay. Like all that goes away when it's another man standing there holding them accountable. But it's like they'll do all that shit and be just as brazen and won't care when nobody's around. Because I feel like that's just like how they are, you know. And they need somebody else that's a man to look them in the eyeballs and be like, "Hey, don't do that," because they're not going to on their own. They're not like they'll ask him like, "You didn't think that was not okay? Like you didn't think about it?" They're like, "Yeah, I thought about it," and then they show up at the house anyways. And they telling them not to call the police, not to tell anybody else about it and shit. Telling them, grooming them, saying all this stuff. And then when somebody else is like, so you said this. No, I would never do that. No, I'm not that kind of guy. No. But was just saying all this nasty shit they wanted to do to the little girl. I'm glad. I'm glad there's other men that'll step up and hold y'all accountable. Because I feel like if it was up to us doing it, like we literally have to have certain men that will protect us from the other men. We ain't got women that's gonna do it. They can't. We not big enough. We not strong enough. Because when Chris Hansen come in there and tell somebody to sit down, they sit down. I mean, like it wouldn't be a woman able to be on to catch a predator. You know, that wouldn't work. Like if they show up to a house trying to get with a child, and then it's a woman that come out with a clipboard, like, "Hey, take a seat." They gonna be like, "Oh, you joining? Oh, we all doing this together?" But nah, if it's a man, a big tall man that they look like some authority figure. So hey, what you doing? Take your seat. They're like, oh, okay, sorry, sir. I didn't mean it. I was actually here to warn her about talking to men online. They just start a lie. But when there's nobody around, if it's just kids, they think it's just kids around. Oh, they a whole different person, which I think is terrifying. And I feel like, unfortunately, a lot of people are like that, to where if no one's around, like no holds bar, like they just gonna do whatever. But if other people around, then it's, oh, okay, I gotta act a certain way. I gotta, I can't look like that. I can't do that because other people are watching. Be a decent person when nobody's watching, for God's sake. I know y'all ain't going to. Ain't nobody listening to me. Y'all don't give a damn. But it'd be cool if everybody did. Just want to be a decent individual, regardless of who is going to find out about whatever and how it's going to make them look like. Just be a good person. You don't gotta lie and sneak around and try to do weird shit and hope that no one might catch you or whatever. You could just exist peacefully, not worry about that kind of thing. If you just be a good person. But no, some of them don't want that. No. That show's crazy. It's crazy how they've been doing it for like 20 something years. Probably longer than that. And they always gonna catch people. Like it's never gonna stop. It's always gonna be some dirty man trying to talk to some child. And half the time they be in relationships. That's what's crazy to me. Like I feel like there's single people that exist, and then for some reason there's all these people that be in relationships. And they're like, "Oh, I'm so lonely. I'm just not that happy. Oh, we're just going through this and then they try to get with someone else." It's like the people on Hinge, the guys on Hinge that are in an open relationship. It's like there's a good amount of them. I feel like that's selfish. If you already got somebody, like there's some people that really wish they had somebody, and it's just not working out for them for whatever reason. And then there's people that got somebody, and they're like, "Yep, this not good enough. I'm still lonely. I need somebody else." Like, nah, that's personal. You got personal issues that you need to work out. Now you already got somebody that's willing to put up with your weird ass, and that's not good enough for you, and you need more. Like, no, that's you. You got a problem. It remind me of the men that be on here, and they'll tell me they got a wife or something, and I'm like, so you just sitting here, listen to me, talk to me, but you got somebody that like you and stuff, and is there with you physically? Because I would never. If I had somebody that I got along with and I was compatible with, and I was getting along, like, and we hanging out, we lived together, I wouldn't be on here just chatting it up with some man that's single and be like, it's fine. Yeah, I got a husband. Cause it wouldn't work the other way, damn it. They just wouldn't. There've been multiple men on here. Well, I ain't trying to get with you. I'm not trying to have sex with you. I'm just talking to you. Bro, if I was married and I was sitting here talking to some man on live, he talking to me, I'm like the only person in the chat. We just having a good old conversation, and then they like, wait, you married? Oh, what are you talking to me for? And I'm like, well, I'm not trying to have sex with you. I just feel like it would never work the other way. Like I would automatically be a whore if I was married talking to some man. The amount of married men that have tried to talk to me over the years is insane. I'm like, this is just so selfish. Like you already got somebody, you know? You already did put a little bit of effort in. Then went through some trials and tribulations. You got somebody. They there. Regardless of if y'all be going through it or not. Sometimes like you got somebody. You want the thing that a lot of people want, or you got the thing that a lot of people want, and it's still not good enough. And you still trying to talk to somebody else. That's so selfish. Instead of just working out things with that person you already got, or being like, "Hey, it's not working out because I'm not getting what I need." Blah blah blah, and then let that person go, and then go get what you need. It's like people want to make life more difficult than it has to be. You could just be honest with people and say what your needs are and try to go about getting that instead of like sneaking around and lying to people. And I always thought that was trash when a man lies and he's like, "Well, because I didn't want to hurt your feelings." And like, which do you think is better? For you to be honest with someone and it hurt their feelings in the moment, and then they're able to get over it, or to just lie to somebody all the time and they think something that's different from what's going on, and then they find out. Like, which do you think is actually worse? Because the way men be acting like it's just better to just lie to someone, which it depends, honestly. Because at a certain point, shit, you kind of do gotta lie to people, keep the peace and whatnot. But it's like if that's it, then that's it. You know, keep up the bet, put in the work. If you gonna lie to somebody, I feel like that be what pisses me off the most is how sloppy some people be and like don't care. Like if you gonna lie and pretend and do something, like do that. It's like they need to be lying and then like it's like you easily able to be caught in that lie. So it's like you don't care, about lying to protect somebody's feelings. Might as well just be honest. Might as well just do what you do. Wouldn't that make you more of a man? You always talk about I'm a man, I'm this and that. Like, wouldn't that make you more of a man, the alpha, if you didn't lie and you were just like, this is what I want to do. I want multiple women. Da, da, da. Like, I feel like that's how they be, anyways. Like the red pill. But the way some men be pretending to be like, yeah, I'm that nigga, I'm so tough, but you lying, you sneaking around like a little bitch. It don't add up. I feel like that was making mad, because it don't add up. It's like you acting like a little bitch. Like like somebody's asking you something in your face, and oh no, no, I would never, baby, I love you. But the whole time you really want to have sex with somebody else. Like you a little bitch. You're lying. You're not no alpha. You're not no man. If you can't even just be honest about like what you really want, what you trying to do. But they be trying to act like that. Like I gotta lie, cause if I didn't, you would flip out and da 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 da. Like, nah, cause you not really him. You ain't got it like that to go get women, multiple women that's just gonna put up with you without lying. That's what it is. Cause I feel like an alpha male wouldn't have to lie at all to get what they want. I don't think they think that way though. But that's what I would think. Like if you actually an alpha male, you got it like that. You should be able to get it like that. You should be able to get multiple women and not have to lie to somebody. Makes sense to me. I could get multiple men if I wanted to, without lying. I'm just saying. I could. I could right now. Just saying. You ain't gotta lie, Craig. The world would be so much better if everybody was just honest. But also, everybody can't handle the truth. So I guess I understand why some people be lying, because like some people really will go berserk if you tell them the truth, which is why you shouldn't be interacting with them at all. I try to avoid people like that that are unreceptive to logic and reasoning and reality. They're just gonna flip out. Because that's scary. Hopefully it's all coming out. I'm okay. But they don't have a, excuse me, whatchamacallit? Where's the thing? Tung. She got dump like a truck. Truck. Guys like what? Baby me what? I sing it again. She had dumps like a truck. Guys like what? All night long. Let me sing that song. The song. It's way funnier in a German accent. I can't really do it that well. It's funny. They say fat. Baby me pot. All night long. Let me see that song. Song. Life is better when people are funny and positive and nice. Those type of people I like. People that are nice and wholesome. Those type of men I like. If a man's nice enough to me, I'll be like, ooh, I'm ready to break my streak. It's been a year and a half. You gonna be the one to break that, man. That's all I need. I'm easy. Easy in that sense. Not with the money, not with the accolades and stuff, but if you're nice to me, boy, I'm gonna get you so far. All that stuff men think is corny. I like that. I like it. But not too much though. Cause then they get into love bombing real fast. Like be nice to me, but also don't talk to me that much. Go somewhere and do some stuff throughout the day. And then get back to me and then tell me what you did during the day. Don't be texting me all day long. What you doing? What you doing now? Now what you doing? Go live life, sir. I'm a person, you a person. We need to do things. And then we could do things together. That's cool. But we gotta have something else to talk about. About the other stuff you did throughout the day that where I wasn't there and you wouldn't, gotta have separate lives, but come together. I feel like that's what's healthy. Cause some people get together and get up under each other and then they like morph into one person and don't do no shit on their own no more. And I feel like that's weird. And I feel like that's why my dad told my mom she had to keep working when they got married. It was something like that. Like he was like, "You're not gonna just sit here and depend on my money." Because for one, I don't think he really had it like that. Like she thought he did, but he's like, "Nah, like you still gotta work too." My mom was wild a little bit. She was like, "Cool, I'm getting married. I ain't gotta work no more." Bet. And he was like, no, you still need to work. Cause what if something happened? You know? And then he was like, we not gonna get into it about, you know, you spending money here and there and where the money going. He was like, we don't have to do that if you just make your own. And then you spend it how you see fit. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's how it went. As much as I talk shit, I'm fine with the whole traditional dynamic. Where the man's like doing most of the stuff doing most of the hard work, and then the woman's like the nurturing, soft, taking care of the house, blah blah blah. It makes sense. Cause men ain't gonna do that shit. Men suck at cleaning half the time. So it's like it makes sense. Like I feel like I know a good amount of women that like cleaning up. Like I get into a little flow state. And I feel like men, some men like cleaning. Some men will do it on their own. But I feel like a lot of them don't. Like they don't like doing it. They not gonna do it unless someone's about to come over. Then them to dust stuff off real quick, move things around, put everything in the closet. But they not just like keeping their space clean just to keep it clean most of the time. Cause they don't be thinking about that. They be thinking about going to work and this, that, and the third man stuff. So it makes sense why the traditional values is kind of a thing. But you just can't force it on people. You can't just be in somebody's face and be like, I'm a man, so you gotta wash my drawers and clean up after me and cook my food. That's all you good for. You can't do that shit. Cause I'm not gonna do it. I'll be like, find somebody else to do it, man. But if a man is nice to me for extended period of time, at some point I'm gonna ask him if he wants some food. Like it's just inevitable. I'm like, are you good? Did you eat today? Because it's just what you do when you care about somebody. I feel like it don't even have to do with like being submissive and this, that, and the third. It's like that's what you do when you actually have feelings for somebody else and you're good and you hope that they're good instead of trying to argue and do weird shit all the time. Like if a woman like if a woman don't want to cook for you, like if they know how to cook, or you know they know how to cook, and they're not trying to cook for you, they probably don't like you. You know, if you have to be like, oh, you need to cook for me, I'm the man. They probably don't like you like that, and you try to force it. You know? That's what I think. Because if somebody likes you, they're not just gonna like not be worried about if you ate that day. You know, like they're gonna check in with you and stuff. And I feel like that's why men take women on dinner dates, anyways. I don't know how we got to this point where men have an issue with that now, but I feel like that's how it's always been. Because traditionally, women cook and men don't a lot of times. So it's like men want somebody to cook for them, but it's like we expect y'all to take us on dinner dates and then other food dates and stuff. I mean, that's one of the primary ways you get to know somebody, also. But then I feel like it's just because of that, because men don't be cooking like that, and women do usually. I don't know about today's times. I don't know what people really be doing today, to be honest. But I feel like that's how it's traditionally been. So that's why men take women out in the first place. But now they be like, we don't want to do that no more. I'm gonna take you out. You're not getting no free meal out of me. But y'all literally want free meals out of a woman. Like y'all put on your dating profiles, I want somebody who cooks. Cause what do I get in exchange for cooking for you? Oh, some dick. Some 5 minute dick. That's basically a free meal. Sounds like you getting a free meal out of me. And you also get pussy. So I feel like it's been even. It's been even like that. Women cook because they can. They like to more often than men. And men take women out to dinner because they can't cook. And they want somebody to cook for them. But now these young ones, they're trying to switch shit up and change things. Be like, we're only going on coffee dates. But then you still want somebody to cook for you. Nope, nope, nope. Because I feel like it's like that for a reason. We do what we do for a reason. Taking women out because you're not going to cook for them. But you want somebody to cook for you. That's why. But there's literally nobody listening to me. Literally nobody gives a damn, and that's okay. That's alright, that's fine. Whoa. I didn't even check. 8 o'clock. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. My phone's at 20% and nobody's here. And I might have made a mistake on my job because I was yapping in the middle of it. But it's okay. Oh. What? That's what I thought. I guess the party, shaking that body, working that thing, give me a bit of sick. Hot pack, alright. Guess I'm gonna have to back tonight. I guess the party, shaking that body, working that thing, working a bit of sick. Hot pack, alright. Guess I'm gonna have to back tonight. It's all for you. It's all we need. It's all for you. It's all you need. It's all for you. It's all. It's all for you. So it's the same shirt every day. She hits me so much, try so hard to look like one. I literally never wear this shirt. I do wear t-shirts every day, but not this one specifically. Because it's kind of boxy. So I feel like it kind of looks, actually don't, but I like it though. It's got her on it. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's a minute. It's a fighting stupid suit. Because ironically, I do be trying to like. I mean, I'm not trying to do anything. Like I just be comfortable, but it's like I would rather not get all dolled up and have all this extra attention. But it's like I'll still get their attention. Like it's so weird. Like I'll get their attention being like, "Yeah, look at you. You don't look good enough." I'm like, "So why are you talking to me? Like why did you stop here to have a conversation?" Good morning though. Hey there. Oh yeah, it's not chicken nugget no more. It's modern woman. Sometimes I forget that I changed it, to be honest. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I did rebrand. I sure did. Hermaskis, I don't know what that means, and I don't really care, to be honest. Cause y'all always saying stuff that I didn't ask about. And I always wonder what that is, but I shouldn't wonder too long because y'all don't have a reason for it. So yeah. Like I talk shit. Well, in that case, I wish you all the best and I hope you have a good day. Hope you find you some friends, maybe a girlfriend. Hope you have the best little life possible. Nothing but the best. Nothing but the best for you. Oh. Okay. I'm okay. I'm alright. Well, they already did those too, so. Well, shit. Mm. Cause the world needs love. The world needs love. I'm gonna force it down people's throats, whether they like it or not. Love you. Hope you have a good day. I'm just not gonna do any more of those because I know. I'm gonna go outside before it's hot as shit. It's been like 90 degrees. It's too hot. I wanted it to be warm again. I wanted it to stop raining, but then it got too hot. Now I regret it. And then I've been thinking about going to the pool, but then I'm like, I don't want to go over there if it's other people. And I don't want chlorine and stuff. I'm gonna have to wash my hair right after. If I wash my hair now, I gotta do certain stuff to make sure it don't completely unravel, and like I'm just not trying to do all that. I'm not trying to be on fire like that because I can't cool off. Ah, ah. I love when people are awkward. Like the idea sounds cool, like going swimming, going to the pool, but then I'm like, I don't actually feel like doing that and deal with all that. That's what I'll be thinking about. Just not even locking my hair, just taking it down, and not even deal with it. Just twisting my hair up every so often, like leaving it in twist mostly, but like not letting it lock up, like take them down from time to time. so I can thoroughly wash and all that stuff. I mean, I still wash it, twist it, but I don't know, because now I'm in the. I don't want to call it the ugly stage, even though a lot of people do when your locks first start trying to lock up and stuff. Like they don't exactly. I mean, they kind of do look like twists still when you look close, but from afar they don't. So this stage may start to look like locks, but they'll still will unravel if you do too much. At least with my hair texture, it will. Bantu knots. I think that's what I should do, or I did used to do those back in the day sometimes, but I don't like leaving it like that, and it hurts my head. I can't sleep with it like that. I don't like to, but it looks better the longer you leave it. But that's also why I'm starting locks again, because I really don't feel like doing my hair like that. Like I'm just not one of those girlies that likes to spend a whole time doing my hair and making it look all nice and perfect all the time. I just don't like doing it. Did it? No. It's just you literally have knots. Like you're twisting the hair until it knots on itself. That's just a lot of tension in general. Because the way my hair texture is, if I don't do it tight, it's not gonna stay unless I put a rubber band or something, and then it's still doing too much. I feel like I'm just not one of them girlies. So I think I already know that I should just lock my hair up. That's what I did the first time. Cause I went natural. Cause I used to get relaxers. My hair used to just be straight all the time. And then I was like, okay, let's be natural now. Let's see what that like. Which was like before everybody else started doing it for real, for real. Like the first time I wore my natural hair out, this white guy that I thought we was cool, thought we was friends. Apparently we wasn't. But white people be like that. They'll be your friend and then turn around and tell you your natural hair look like you got electrocuted. I'm like, how is that not racist as fuck? You know, like why does our default hair look like something goddamn bad happened to us? And then y'all wonder why black women don't wear their natural hair. It's cause you'll talk shit when we do. Every time. Like every time I wear my natural hair, it's like everybody's saying it's beautiful, but there's always that one person that's like, oh, you need to do your hair. You need to get your hair done. But then if I have my hair done, it's gonna be a bunch of people talking about you need to wear your natural hair. You need to love yourself. Why don't you just grow your own hair? I'm sick of people, man. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? Want me to have my natural hair or not? What? What do you want? It's almost like people don't give a damn. They just go talk about you regardless. Whatever you look like, whatever you got going on, they still gonna talk shit. Because that always has happened. I've always had, especially with black men, I've always had black men love my natural hair. And then there's always one of them that's like trying to talk to me. They like me, but they like one time I was in college. It was like my freshman year. I had just started. What even on campus that long? I'm just minding my little business, walking along, do. Had my natural hair out, my new loose natural hair, but I had it like a bun or something, or like a ponytail. But it's still cute. And this man walks up and he's trying to talk to me. He's trying to get my number, whatever. Like I'm walking to the bus stop. I don't know where he was walking to. He was coming like we was going like this, and then he turned around and started walking with me. Ended up walking all the way to where I was going. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" But he's like trying to talk to me and stuff. He's telling me I'm cute, da da da. And then he's like, "Oh, I could pay for you to get your hair done because I see you need that." And I'm just like, "Excuse me." Like you in my face, I'm literally just walking, trying to get from point A to point B because I didn't have a car at the time. I mean, I had a car, but my parents wouldn't let me have it on campus because they thought I was just gonna go crazy, be book wild, which they were kind of right. They knew what they was doing, but they didn't allow me to have it my freshman year, so I had to walk or take the bus. And so it's like I'm literally just trying to go home, and this man's like following me, trying to get at me, but then also telling me he could pay to get my hair done because I obviously need that. I'm just like, can you go away? Can you leave me alone? Like, why can I? Like, I don't understand. I feel like that's like just being a black woman in general. Like, I just be trying to exist, and someone's like me, attracted to me, but you hating on me at the same time for just existing. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's always like that. Black men and white men too. It's every goddamn body. Cause I used to be out sometimes. One time I went to a club and it was like this white guy trying to talk to me, but he kept saying that like I looked intimidating and I looked like I could beat him up and this, that, and third. And I'm like, why are you talking to me? Why are you saying these things? Like, is it supposed to make me like you? Is it supposed to make me flattered? Like, get on my face. Especially when I started my locks, all the white guys would be in my face. Like, oh my gosh, your hair's so cool. Oh my gosh, I love your hair. Like, when it actually started to lock up, they was all on me. But also be talking shit sometimes. And I'm like, that's why I would just rather be left alone. Because it's the ones that are the most attracted to me, want to be around me, want to be in my face, want to interact with me, but talk about, okay, I don't like this about you, and you need to do your hair, and this, and that, and the third. It's like, I'm like, why are you talking to me? If you don't like me as I am, you got problems with the way that I am. Why are you in my face? Why are you trying to get my number? What are you talking to me? That's fucking weird. I ain't never trying to talk to a man, and I'm like, yeah, you need to do this, that, and the third. You need to change your outfit, and you need to go ahead and go bald, let your hair go because it's not working for you. Like, that would be bizarre if I was trying to talk to a man and tell him about himself at the same time. But they be doing that all the time. I'm like, why? Leave me alone. I think I'm cursed. Let me not say that. It gotta be something. Because the way men be talking to me, interacting with me, I'm like, is this a prank? Am I being punked? It's gotta be a prank. I'm like, where's the hidden camera? What do you think of that? Cause I'm like, what's happening? Especially when I'm nice to somebody and they're still trying to talk shit, trying to put me down. Like, why? Why is this happening to me? I just ask why. And then I can be saying that, and a man will be like, yeah, you just hate all men. I'm like, they're the ones talking to me like they hate me in real life all the time. I mean, it's both. I get compliments. There'll be a lot of nice men that try to talk to me. It's not like they don't. But I guess the negativity does hold more weight because I'll be like, why? Like, it makes sense for a person to be nice to me. That's what I expect. And then when a person's mean to me or they talking weird, I'm like, why? What was the reason? Why are you doing this? Okay. My favorite is when men are in my face constantly telling me how men don't like me and don't want me. That's one of my favorite ones. That breaks my brain a little bit every time it happens. I'm like, how am I giving so much energy and time from you? But yet men do not want me. They don't find me attractive. It's like, but you're here. All in my face. Typing in all caps. Mm, want me to see them. Want me to acknowledge them. They stopped here. Went past somebody else's live. But be trying to convince me over and over that don't nobody want me. I'm like, are you trying to convince me or yourself? Because I'm fine with it. I would prefer that. If didn't nobody want me and I could just exist peacefully without someone trying to throw themselves at me, and then when I'm like, no thank you, they're trying to cuss me out. I would much prefer, I would much rather no men want me. So it's like they're saying it like an insult. Like I just heavily desire for men to be wanting me and throwing their, I don't know. I guess some women do. There's some weirdos like that, but um I'm not one of them. If anything, I'd be like, it's too much. Like I literally look at me. Do I look like someone who is desperate for the male gaze and attention? Do I look like that to you? Just a question. Just wondering. Do I look like someone who is hoping that men choose me and desire me? You know, like, do I look like that's what I'm going for? Because I feel like the way I usually look, it's not. I don't look like that. Like that's what I'm going for, and I do it for a reason, on purpose. I mean, usually I just want to be comfortable, but it's also like I don't want you to get it twisted. I don't want you to think that's what I'm going for. Extra sending explicit pics. They do be doing that. Why do you think everybody want to see they dingling? It looks weird. A dingling doesn't look like it's not a nice thing to look at, like in itself. You know, it looks weird. I'll be like, why does it look like that? And they just be trying to take pictures of it and put it and send it to people. Like, here, yeah, you like that? Why? No. Put it away. Put the thing away. Tell me about something you learned today. Jesus. Like, who's asking them? Who's constantly asking men for pictures of their genitals for them to think that everybody won't see it? Because I don't think anybody's asking them. The ones that send it, I don't think anybody's like, yeah, let me see that. And so they're like, oh, women love seeing my genitals. I'm gonna send it to everybody. And I start talking to them. Be like, you like that? Cause I know women like that. Like, who's asking y'all? Who's like, yeah, hell yeah, yeah. Let me see that dick. Yeah, yeah. Send me pics of it from different angles. Yeah, cause I already know it's a penis. I'm pretty sure, unless you a trans man, I already know it. I know you got a penis. I know it's going. There's only a couple different variations. Is it gonna be small? Or it's gonna be big? I'd rather just find out. You know, you don't gotta send me a picture. I'd rather just be surprised. But you know, it's not too much variation for them to be like, here's what mine looks like, just in case you want to know. It's like I get a rough idea when I look at you, especially how tall you are and stuff. But it's like I have a rough idea already. If I were to be thinking about that, I don't need you to like hear specifically what it looks like, how big it is, and all the dimensions and the curve. Like I'm good. Send a pic of women too. Okay, no, that's weird. Wait, what? Huh? Around her feet? What? What? No, some men are just nasty creatures. They're just creatures. They're just degenerates. Cause it's one thing to feel aroused, to feel that basic human feeling that people tend to feel from time to time. Like it's one thing to have that, but men are just off the chain. Like they're just sexual deviants. Like it's not normal sexual things. Like, hey, I'm horny. I would like to have sex with you. It's all this other bullshit. You know? It's like, what are you doing, son? What are you doing? What's happening? Why are you like that? This is why we have the police and laws. I'm telling you, because some men are just deviants. But I had to stop. I was low key binge watching this channel I watched, and they reacted to Catch a Predator, and I had to stop because I was like, oh my god, like so many people. I be telling you, like it's people that are at these jobs, like walk around like regular people. They go to the grocery store. They got wives and children. They look like normal ass regular people, and they be trying to have sex with little children and be talking to them crazy and be this one guy asked the girl if she had a pet, and she said yeah, she had a cat. He asked her to do sexual things to the cat. Thank God it was a fucking decoy, like somebody that's older that they paid to pose as a child. But he was asking her to do sexual things to a cat and then send it to him, like record it and show him, and said he wanted to do it there also when he got there. And she said, "I'll do it." It's a decoy. It's someone they're paying to pose as a child online to catch predators. And so she says the decoy. She's like, "I'll do it if you show up to the house naked." What do you think? You think he showed up to the house naked? No, nobody would do that. That's crazy, right? You wouldn't show up to some random house naked. Wouldn't you know it? I mean, he didn't show up naked, but she told him like to change in the back, like go through the back door, change, and then come in, and he did that. Random house. He don't know who's there. He goes in there, strips down, butt booty naked, and then goes looking for her. So when Chris Hansen walks in and does his whole thing, hey, I'm Chris Hansen, and we're doing a story on men that catch predators. He's butt booty naked. They gotta put a towel around him. Huh. There's men like that. And also, he had a wife and kids. And he's like, please, no, please. I have a wife. I have a family. Please, no. It'd be them. It'd be them types. It'd be the ones that go to work every day, got a whole fucking family, got kids. He literally said that, like, wait, was it him or a different one? I don't know, it was a few of them. I mean, I think he had a family and kids too, but it was another one. Like literally before Chris Hansen stepped in, it's like sometimes they be talking to the decoy for a while. So they're talking to this person that they think is 15. Like he literally said it out loud. He was like, "Oh, I was just nervous because you're 15, and I don't want to get in trouble." But then when Chris Hansen pops out, they're like, "Oh, I didn't know. I thought she was older. I thought it was legal. I didn't think it was anything wrong." But they're literally sitting there like, "I don't want to get caught. I'm scared because you 15, you a child." Cause people will do whatever the hell they want unless there's another man to step in and be like, "What are you doing?" That's just how it works. That's just how some people are. It's fucked up. That's why we have laws and regulations and jail. Because some people will do whatever the hell they feel like it when no one's around. Because you gotta have somebody else to hold them accountable and be like, hey, don't do that stupid shit. That's fucked up. Don't do that. Because some people would just do that because they like don't know no better or just don't care. Thank goodness for Catch a Predator. They're doing God's work. I don't even believe in God, but they're doing God's work. Damn it. God love Chris Hansen. If I ever seen him, I would want his autograph. I want to take a picture of him. I want to meet him one day. I like Chris Hansen. He one of them cool white guys. The white guys that like stick up for other people, because it's like, think about it. They pretty much the ones at the top of society. You know, they got white privilege, whatever. Argue with your mammy. I don't care. But white guys, they can get away with stuff. They can do so. It's like the ones that actually help stop other white guys or like other people in general from doing stuff to like vulnerable people. I like them. I feel like they're always good guys. They're always good at heart. Cause I don't know how old Chris Hansen is. He got a whole bunch of white hair now, but he look good. And I always felt like good people age well. Like always. Like if you a good person, you got a good heart, you gonna age well. Cause the ones that be looking like shit, I feel like it's cause they hearts ain't shit. And Chris Hansen, he's doing good Lord's work. That's why he look good. He be doing that for like 30 years, man. I like him. I like him. I ain't gonna lie, I matched with this white guy the other day. I'm 31, he's 41. I was like, he's hot. I don't care. If you're hot, you're hot. It don't really matter, to be honest. If you got it like that, then you got it like that. He's 6'6". So wow, a lumberjack. I have a type. I do. Like if it's white guy, they gotta look like a lumberjack. I have a type I fear. I don't like that. It's like the tall, dark, and handsome type. But like I like them. Can't be skinny. They gotta be. Gotta have some meat. How good this is. I gotta pee again. Okay. Pee break. Just give me it. Hmm? None worse than pen on a scrummy. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, the one white guy that I actually went on some dates with, because I've only really did that one guy. Like I've talked to some white guys, but I've only actually went on a date with one. He was 6'4". It was great. I like the way he was built. Too bad he didn't act right. If he did, it could have been a beautiful, beautiful thing. Pretty sure that's a good range for me. 6'4" to 6'6". 6'6" is that's kind of the limit though. Because when you get over that, they're just monsters. Like, why are you built like that? I knew this guy who was 6'9" one time. I was like, how are you able to be a foot taller than me? Like, I'm tall, and you a whole goddamn foot taller than me? That don't make no sense. Like, he had to duck under doorways and stuff. I was like, yeah, it's too tall. It's too much. There's a limit. 6'4", 6'5". That's good enough for me. Anything else, I'm like, mm-mm. Take your creature self away from me, you little Loch Ness monster. It's all big and long flowing. Lumberjack. Lumberjack's fun. Gotta be shorter than the tree, damn it. Can't be as tall as a tree. Just something that would chop a tree down. That's good. What's today? Wednesday or Thursday? I think it's check. Same shit, different day. Pretty much. Maybe they don't see it. Maybe me, on TV. Maybe little TV. Maybe no change in me. Same emoji. Genuine used to be, he used to be that guy, that man. He used to be him. He was so fine back in the day. Oh my gosh. If he just not did drugs, took a little bit better care of himself, he would be. Ugh. I mean, he still look alright. He don't look bad, but he used to be. Whoa. Ain't the same. Ain't nobody like that. Who's even like singing songs? Like the only one like that people be like, oh my gosh, he's so hot. He looks so good. It's probably like Chris Brown. Other than that, like don't ain't nobody even know sex symbols no more. Not that they really should be in the first place, but like don't nobody look good like they used to in the 90s. In the 90s, like everybody looked good. Even the people that didn't look that good look good as compared to now. And then it's like they start putting shit in the water, and the internet fucked everybody up. So now everybody ugly. I'm just kidding. Everybody's not ugly. They just don't look as good as in the 90s. Like everybody look good. You watch anything from the 90s, any fucking interview, show, anybody who was singing and stuff, any rap, anybody, they all look good. Like, even the people that they talk about being ugly back then wasn't that ugly. Like I feel like Flavor Flav, like when they first started doing reality shows, it was a whole thing. Like, damn, how you want that? He looked ugly, but he looked like a regular man, like a regular black man. He wasn't that ugly. But nowadays everybody ugly. Okay, they're not ugly. I should stop saying that. Same old like there's nobody hardly that you be like, oh my gosh, they're so fine. They look so good. I feel like it's just like Chris Brown. He's not even really all that to me. I mean, he was back in the day until the whole thing with Rihanna happened. Then after that, I kind of lost interest. Which I feel like some people do be saying he be like still being treated unfairly for that because it happened so long ago. But then it's like, dog, he still got like violent tendencies and shit. So it's like if you don't do the effort to like fix yourself and go to therapy and shit, then you still choose to act a certain way. It's like nah. At some point, people treat you the way they do because they'll leave that. You know, you just don't put your hand in it. Problem solved. But, it was something recently. You may got arrested for fighting somebody in the club. It's like, how would you just not do that? Why don't you just stay home? You ain't have to change it. Why are you doing it? Because the male ego is fragile. And they constantly gotta defend something that doesn't even really exist in the physical sense. Their pride. They gotta put hands on somebody because somebody says something or whatever. It would be half the time. It don't even be because nobody physically did anything. Because somebody says something, looked at you funny. So now you wanna physically assault somebody. Maybe they do get shoved a little bit. And it's like, still. Know how to like be the bigger person and not be offended and just let stuff just roll off of them. And just go on about their day, just go on home. People gotta defend their pride. And your pride's not even like this physical thing, it's just how you feel. It's whack. me that crazy man that I used to talk to. And he would get so mad if I would accidentally interrupt him. Which, like, that's what people do in normal conversation when people are talking amongst themselves all casual. Like, people tend to do that, but it's not usually a big deal. But he would make a super, super big deal out of it. Because I wouldn't even realize it. And then he would get mad and be like, oh, you interrupted me. That's a sign of disrespect. And if you disrespect me, I'm not going to want to hear what you're saying. I'm like, you're doing way too much when I wasn't even purposely. Like I'm not trying to keep you from talking, man. He's like, we talk about something. I think we have a little small talk conversation. And I'm like, oh yeah. And then he's like, what? What? You interrupted me. Or sometimes he'd be like, what was I gonna say? And it would scare me. I gotta stop talking to crazy people. I mean, I don't anymore. He was the last one. That was a while ago. Because it would just like it's just like sociopath behavior. Like I'm thinking we have a regular ass conversation, like not even going at it, not having no debate or nothing. Regular conversation and we talking, and I don't realize I'm interrupting him until he's like, "What? What was I gonna say? Yeah, what was I about to say just now?" And I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "Yeah, since you interrupted me, what was I about to say?" And I'm like, "I don't know. You could just go ahead and say it. I'm sorry. Like, I wasn't trying to interrupt you. Like just going off on me instead of just being like, you really feel some type of way. Hey, you interrupted me. Like you don't gotta come at me aggressively if you actually feel like I'm hindering you from talking about something that's not even that important, mind you. For real. Hey, cows. How you doing, cows? Like the male ego is a scary thing. Like the way someone could like visibly like actually get upset because they feel like I'm doing something disrespectful, and I'm like I'm literally not. And it would because I'm real observant, I'm real self aware, and I'm like, there's conversations where we're having a casual conversation, we accidentally interrupt each other, and it's fine, and he doesn't say anything. And then there's times where like he really wanted to get a point out or something, or he wanted to say something, or he just felt some type of way, and then he would get upset and be like, "You're interrupting me," rah rah rah. But there were times when he didn't do that. So like making this big deal, but it's like people interrupt each other in casual conversations because he definitely would do that to me all the time, constantly. I never made a big deal out of it because I don't care. Because I know it's a normal thing that people do. It's different if you're like, stop talking. Don't talk no more. I'm talking now. Which he would do that sometimes, which is great. Like he would get so mad at me interrupting him. But sometimes he would literally tell me to stop talking because he didn't want to talk about that anymore. Like one time I was talking about Halloween or something. It was like the origin of Halloween. And he's all religious. So he's like, I would tell me. He's like, stop talking about it. Talk about something else. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. That's what I was interested. And he's like, well, you just gonna sit there and not say anything. Like he would want me to stop talking about one thing and instantly jump into another topic, like on command. And I'm like, wow, that's weird. That's some sociopathic type stuff happening. That's crazy. What's your job? Like, what do you have to do? Do you like it? That type of stuff. Some people get the attitude. That is cool. It's alright. I get to work from home, so I love that. I can't complain. I do sometimes, but I try not to. I really try not to. Because I don't have a very good reason to complain. I don't have to talk to nobody. I don't have to be on the phone all day. I don't. Wait, we are supposed to have our meeting today. It's Thursday morning. But that's not till 11:30. If we actually have it today, because half the time we don't. don't gotta say nothing. What if you asked me questions, multiple questions, and then I gave you an answer, and then you did not say nothing else? Why? Why? Why, SpongeBob? Why? That's only Mrs. Puff, huh? I could definitely do cartoons if I wanted to. I should get into that. I should do that. I don't know how. I don't know where you go. Who you talk to. I'll ask Gemini. I'll ask the AI chatbot. How do I do that? Because I can do good voices. I do a good British accent too. Hello, governor. I've been on here a good while.